Okay. We should be up and running without any issues. Hopefully. Let me switch on over to you. Hi, everybody. There we go. So yeah, weirdest thing. It just turned out that FFmpeg was uninstalled, and that's why it was sending things to my Nginx server, but it wasn't actually transcoding anything. But fortunately, we are here. Hey there, Jexes. How are you doing? Nice to have you in here. I actually blame Jexes for these problems. It was so cool playing playing these stream games on a Steam Link the other day. I was like, I gotta figure out a way to fix this and get this on my own. So I've been looking into Raspberry Pi solutions, solutions for my Debian server, just figuring out what is the best option. And I tried installing Steam on the Debian server, and that's, I think, where somehow FFmpeg got removed. I mean, it's the only thing I really changed on the server, so must be it. But yeah. Hey there, Muddy Sid. Nominated for Best Narrative on Video Game Awards near Automata. Yeah, I know you would say Automata, which is sensible, but apparently in the game they pronounce it as Automata. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. See, that seems interesting. I want to play that one. All I know about it is it's a reasonable description of insanity, apparently, or schizophrenia. I read this interesting review in the newspaper that I read here, and it seemed to be very good. Wolfenstein 2? Yeah, not my kind of game. Horizon Zero Dawn? Now that's something I'd like to be playing as well. Okay. You know what? I think we're all... There we go. So, Jexus, how was Fub's visit today? Was it good? Would have liked to join in, but I just didn't have the time. There was... I had a lot of cleaning to do. Okay, it looks like the stream is all up, solid, good, ready to go. I think there's no more complaints. Let's just get this show on the road. Reviews written by Righteous Norn, Blade Blazer. Yeah. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't out her, but yeah. Hey there, Alex. Yeah, we had some technical issues. Jexus indeed had the FUB barging in on him. Okay, let's Oh, look, hold on, let me get out of the way. Do you see that? This has just been added, hasn't it? After the previous book. The picture of a teenage saga. Cool. Hope you need to read your stuff. Yeah, more people in the national audience need to subscribe to this Dutch newspaper to read her reviews. It's interesting reviews, actually. I like the newspaper. I'm kind of worried that I maybe have to cancel getting the newspaper because it is a little bit pricey. Oh, yes, here's where we were. Let's see if there's a journal entry for her. No, there doesn't seem to be a journal. Teenage Saga. She is very cool. Okay, so if you remember, last time, Zoe apparently merged with the first Dreamer. Or just they reunited, or I guess they became one, whatever it is that you want to phrase it. And she just disappeared away from Crow, abandoning him, poor Crow in the Turtle Mountains. And she was going to wake up to basically fix everything and to save the world. But she wakes up here in the coma bed of, what was it, at least a year ago, as she woke up out of? This is strange. So part of, oh yes, and we saw that over there is some kind of window into a research facility, because if you notice, there's a door there to a balcony, but before, let's see, no, there is still a door there. So this is still curious. That's going to be challenge 1 for us, figuring out where are we, what's going on. Also, I'm already noticing something about that picture there. Let's have a look in a moment. Alex had planned to go for a run. Oh, I know how that goes. That might be dangerous.
those vitals aren't too bad.
Seeing as how I'm alive right now.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
Okay, I don't want to press the coma button. The coma button? Log out. No, the call button just yet.
Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging.
Wow, that is harsh. Look at that picture, by the way, of the dojo. Call back to the previous game.
Flowers. From Liv.
Oh, Liv.
Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute.
I haven't spoken to Liv in a while, actually.
I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back.
Oh, Alex. Ah, yeah. See, that is how I stopped running. That thing of, you know, it's been a long day at work and I'm really tired. I'm just for today. Day after. There we go. Clothed properly.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Oh, apparently not clothed at all.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
But yeah, day after, you know, after being, oh, it's you know, it's a long day at work. It's like, oh, it's raining. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the day after. Then it's, you know what? I'll just start on Monday. New week, fresh start.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud.
Back to underwear, yep.
Dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
Oh, I doubt that Liv is actually dead. I think it's a stage accident. I mean, think about it. It's Olivia. That's the vault after you return today. Did anyone mention your alternative outcomes to Rebel camp attack in previous books? I don't think anyone mentioned the specific outcomes.
Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall.
Jammy Hall?
Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many
maybe that's good, depending on how big the spoiler is.
And looking out over the city.
Okay, this says TV, but this is where we were being watched.
Things are generally going very well today.
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Such an interesting mix of cultures and very safe and clean. But I'll have to move it.
Oh, it's definitely the future if Casablanca is safe and clean.
Has reached an unprecedented
Vein Engineer, Bioneering.
Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town or move to Europolis. I've always wanted to do that.
Casablanca is dirty as anything. Good party scene, lots of businesses.
Dad and me in Casablanca.
Has also announced that
that's me in Cape Town. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the backtracks to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend traveling around the island.
Svalbard. Somebody mentioned something about that yesterday. What was it again? A new game, right?
It's a card from Karen. Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca.
But seriously, things are great. They are so good.
Okay, that was a little bit weird.
This must go into the hospital hallway.
Wait, I didn't turn that off.
It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Binding was mentioned. Haha! Yes, that was it. The new game from Red Thread. Yes, the Polar Punk RPG. Hold on, I'm gonna alt-tab. That means it's gonna freeze for you. I wanna make sure I don't... Is it already on Steam? I didn't make a Steam page yet. I'm afraid I'm gonna forget that game somewhere down the line, because now we're gonna be playing this game, of course, for a little while, and... There we go. Okay, let's get a call button in. Nurse?
Someone will be with you shortly. Your call has been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible.
Okay, Wonkas.
Good old Wonkas. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever.
Svalbard is awesome.
There's something not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkas.
Are you tired, Zoe? You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep. I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell. You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
That's true.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep.
Look, I don't want to
Just
sleep.
for a little while.
No.
Okay, what can I do here? I can literally... Okay, that's just sitting down.
Why don't you go back to sleep, Zoe? You'll feel much better if you do.
There's something very wrong about this, and if I go to sleep again, maybe Wonkers is right. Maybe I'll feel better if I take
No,
a
I'm
nap.
gonna stay awake.
I've slept enough.
Oh wait, this is the same outfit, right?
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Nice callback though to her previous outfit. Okay, let's annoy people.
All nurses are currently busy. Please wait for the next available nurse. I'm sorry, but everyone's frightfully busy. Your patience is appreciated.
Are they really going to make me sleep?
Why on earth?
That seems silly.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so,
Locked.
Mark?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit.
Hey there.
Following
Let me
up on
see.
yesterday's heartwarming What He
Exploder
Called story,
amazing?
The company behind
Thanks for the
everyone's
follow.
favorite Dream Machine has announced that customer
Some made the Dreamfall model change
satisfaction
the model
has
into the
reached
model
an
of this game with that outfit. Oh,
110%.
that is impressive.
Rika, but who can argue? The Dreamer has changed everything.
Wait,
An end to war, an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika. You said it.
Watty Corp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to sponsoring free dreamers for children in need worldwide, giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence for a life of endless joy and happiness
It's locked.
inside Dreamtime.
Why on earth would they lock a hospital?
I think they may
That
want to
feels
force me to go to sleep.
unsafe.
Marek,
Stop
and they're not
pushing
even
that
paying us
button.
to say that.
We won't get to you any quicker, even if you keep pushing it.
Will you now?
Stop. Please stop.
Nope.
But seriously,
Someone will
things
be
are
with you
great.
shortly.
They are so good. Just
Your
trust us
call
on
has
that.
been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible. All nurses are currently busy.
Okay, that does
Please
seem
wait
to
for
be
the
on
next
loop.
available nurse. I'm sorry, but everyone's frightfully busy. Your patience is appreciated.
Come on. Nope. Come on.
Stop pushing that button. We won't get to you any quicker, even if you keep pushing it.
I will keep pushing it.
Stop. Please stop. Someone will be with you shortly.
Okay.
Your call has been registered.
You don't
We will send someone
sound
to your
right.
room as soon as
You're
possible.
imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very
Thanks,
tired.
Exploder.
Sleeping will help you feel better.
Uh,
You should go back to sleep.
Okay,
Just for a
it
little
does
while.
seriously
No,
sound
There's
like I
something
need to
very
go
wrong here. Not
to
just
sleep
the room
again.
Itself, but what exactly? I can't put my finger on it, unless I literally put my finger on it. I think I need to take a closer look at things.
Oh, okay.
Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up.
Closer look at
because of
things.
their
Let's do
jobs.
that.
This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into.
Very confused match situation. Well, it does though, Vanen.
I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got
I like
there.
that
It
quick
had all
little
these
hint.
nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view.
You know what I'm thinking then? She needs to figure out what's wrong. Well, one of the things we know is wrong is Olivia. Wait, oh?
It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so. When was the last time I visited her shop? That was
There we go. There we go. We're breaking
ages
it.
ago. Did it close down? I remember something about... what just happened?
Excellent. I love it that they're trying to push you to go to sleep. Everything says you can't go anywhere, don't worry about it. But examining things multiple times? Oh, good. There were literally no hints before the updates. I think that was a good hint. Because I was wondering whether I just need to go back. Because I'm not in the habit of examining things again and again and again. Oh, Explorer, it is so good. Yeah, that must have been very difficult without that hint.
Something happened to her. To live. Something terrible. Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on. Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
I'm gonna try and keep examining this. Oh, pick it up. Okay. Hola, sweetie. Hope these flowers will brighten your day. So, I'm gonna need to figure out a number of problems.
Thinking of you. I would hope so. Thinking of you. I guess he stops by often.
There we go. This will be another one. Didn't we break up?
I hope he's okay. It's from Reza.
No?
I guess he stops by often.
No, okay.
I mean, of course he does. I hope he's okay. Get well, get better. Please wake up. Hope you recover. Don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us. All our love. Where were these
the music is
people before
amazing as
my
well.
coma?
Looked at every single item in the game until the loop started. Musically challenged is just to us. Oh, it's so nice. Here's another problem. She didn't graduate, did she now?
I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation.
She didn't graduate.
It's almost like a dream.
I like how this is also a thing of trying to test you as in how much did you pay attention? How much did you realize that, yeah, she didn't graduate? Also, I kind of... Don't tell me right now, but save it for when we finish the game. But after we finish the game, I would love to know if there's actually a thing of you go to sleep and you lose out on everything, or you get a different path.
Come to think of it, I
But
don't remember much
after
from
credits.
that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. Now I'm officially freaked out. Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here.
There we go. We are gathering up clues. Inconsistent clues. Now, Rue de Jardin, that's appropriate, that's right.
Dad's been away a lot, traveling, but was still very close.
Whoa. Did you see that distortion? Because they didn't make it to the 5th anniversary, did they?
We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault.
This is pretty cute, Alex. I like it.
5 years together. Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that we lasted this long.
Oh, look at the start of the doubt.
I remember we stayed at the... what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it.
Oh, you would still recommend looking at the other picture? Oh, okay, let's have a look. Comedy reasons, obviously. Wait, do you mean this picture? Oh, so good. Oh, this is nice. When you look at... Oh. Beautiful, look at this. When you look at it straight on, it's okay. But out of the corner of your eyes, quote, quote, is when you start seeing things are wrong. That is lovely. Out of the corner of your eyes. That is... I like that. That is very artistically done. Oh, thanks, Explorer. I really appreciate it. That's very kind.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition.
Oh,
Second
is
place,
saying this
Jama
picture.
was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
Prouder than I, thank you very much.
I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city, we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot, traveling. I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked
Is that
around
the Comedy
exploring the
Reasons
city,
picture?
we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. I'd almost forgotten this.
No, that one doesn't loop. Let's see. Let's just try this one then.
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Maybe I'll go back to Cape Jardin de Roses.
Yeah, okay. We've
Home,
seen
sweet
all of
home
those.
for most of my
Okay,
tumultuous
let's continue
teenage
examining
years.
this one. Beach picture was the one you were thinking of. Oh, this one you mean.
This must have been Sandy Bay. Oh, beautiful waters, carefree days. Oh, I miss it. I remember this day vividly. 5 minutes after this picture was taken, there was a sudden influx of naked 70-year-old men. And that's when we realized what kind of beach this was. That's me, in Cape Town.
Okay.
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we?
No, we have not.
No. No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong.
Let's pick that one up. But yeah, I really appreciate now the whole, out of the corner of your eye you can see what's wrong, but then when you focus on it, it becomes okay. That is... I like how the visual of it emphasizes what they're trying to achieve. That feeling of unease, but when you can't seem to focus on it. It's only on the edges. Frayed on the edges.
There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time.
Yeah, where's Mum?
When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well, or her face, or that she was there with Dad and me. Mum was... she wasn't... Where was she?
There we go. I believe that's everything. That's everything I noticed very quickly. But let's have a quick zoom in the corner of our eye. Ah, maybe we can talk to Wonkas again. Your battery's discharging. I hope you can do another video direct later. Oh, sorry to hear that, Explotra. I do post it all on YouTube if you want to watch after, but sorry I can't be here live with us. Visual representation of metaphor. Exactly, Alex. That's what I like about it. If you have money you would donate, hey, I appreciate you just being here. It's a lot of fun hanging out with everybody.
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep.
No, I don't think I will.
Just for a little while.
No.
Wait, can I... No, okay.
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
I hope
What
you
are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet. Come
Wait.
on. I'll tuck you in and read you a little story. Just
Wait.
like in the old days.
When we examine this, does it change the photo? Look at this. We examine.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out. I mean,
Hello.
sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things. Please lie down, just for a minute. I'll watch.
I like that they use Wonker's
I'll
different
sing
voice
for you.
actor as sort of a reason of, hey, this is why this is weird. He's a plant.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything.
Neurological
Stop.
phenomenon is a thing too.
Please
With the
go
way they're
back
doing
to
it feels
bed.
very poetic.
Go
Oh yeah,
back
yeah.
to sleep, Zoe.
Yeah, I'm taking it more as a metaphorical, poetic license type of thing.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant.
Okay, but let's be honest though, that is just poor framing of a photo, leaving the right side of that picture empty. I mean, the rule of thirds, woman. Honestly now. Okay, so we've examined these things, we've removed the
I never
air.
graduated from Cape Town University.
We need to double click
This
and
isn't
check.
a real memory. Helena was never in a family photo. It's a false memory. Oh my God. This isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us, forever.
Listen, Vertigo, I don't need this.
Go back to sleep, Zoe. Now.
Look, misery. This isn't what I'm looking for here.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe.
That's not creepy at all.
Before it...
Something's wrong. This place...
Yeah, good question, Jaxus.
You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend.
I'm usually me too.
Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same.
Briar Rose in the background. Remember?
Like someone
we haven't had answers to that yet.
But they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you. And they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical by me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But
wait, what?
I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
The voice!
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay, then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Oh, that is a good shift. Aww.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Yeah, that was very good. Hi, Kitty. Oh, I'm sorry, Kitty. I completely... The Watilla is a lie? Achievement unlocked? Hold up, sorry. Kitty reminds me that there are cat dad services I need to do. Also, that this thing is not looking good. Give me a second. Hi, Indy. Of course. Cat dad to the rescue. Okay. Step 1 of proper cat dadding. Put down food. Step 2 of proper cat dadding. Put seating area for cats nearby. And finally, step 3 of proper cat dadding. Grab ye old granny blanket and fold. Hi, kitty. I know. And fold until it is a soft, squishy blanket for the cat. By the way, look at how 70s this thing is. Is this not the most 70s design you can imagine? Fold. Fold again for maximum. Hi, kitty. Cat blanket. Relaxation. There we go. Okay. Now the only thing we have to deal with is that annoying green screen, but well. It is a warm voice, yeah. And exactly, promise to wake me up later. Aww. What have you done is also what the shaman in Storytime said to Brian Westhouse that started Dreamfall. Ah. Let's see, this is... I think it's okay, right? Okay, let's go. Whoa. It's curious to see what becomes an illusion. I can just walk through things. What becomes an illusion and what doesn't? Hello.
What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me? Fuck.
Language. Let's walk through everything that's fake. Let's see. This is all... So I can look through pretty much every... Oh, hello. Door. Good delivery on the effort, yeah. Oh, wait. Alex was saying, I disagree. Symmetry is a mark of amateur photographer. Also, Kubrick's cinematography looking room is called aesthetic pleasing. Huh. I'm going to troubleshoot because it's fine, really, generally speaking, digital video, grain, symptom of underexposure. Oh, yeah. No, I definitely know that this is a case of underexposure. I'm hoping to buy that lamp that Fub has once the Patreon money builds up enough to get that lamp and then put something right there. Because underexposure is pretty much what's happening here. I don't have the... Hi, kitty. I don't have the lamp set up to support this, really. Wait, what? Wait, what? What has been going on? She's being monitored. By whom? Achievement unlocked, the red pill. Oh, poor naming, giving the Reddit jerkbags who have adopted that phrase. Don't Google that if you want, 3 days ago, a decent perspective on the world.
Bib, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone.
Yeah, Jiva.
Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
Oh, see you, Ghost.
What do we do with her?
Practice the guitar. Sounds
I
cool.
haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole.
Stop
honest,
running in on me with women in their underwear. Okay.
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
And by the way, Venom, you scared me for a moment. You said scene. I was like, am I in the wrong scene? Are you not seeing this? He's out of underwear into skin-tight catsuit. Yeah, Tornquist.
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Okay, so what do we do? I don't think...
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
No, we will uphold the rule of law. We're not just gonna execute people on the spot here. The question is then, Sadir or Gien?
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
Speak Spanish and English. Could I say a word in Spanish? I don't know that much in Spanish, unfortunately. I know bad words in Spanish.
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Let's have her stand trial in Sadir, I'm thinking. Here's my thinking. Yes, she's doing this, but I'm thinking that this is an unsanctioned experiment.
Our people. Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible. Lock her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadir.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the Shadows' work.
Yeah, sorry about that, Huther. That is a horrible group of people.
Help me. Oh, it hurts.
What now, Kian?
Feed her to the magicals? Wow.
We end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary.
Indy's fine now.
My eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you, and the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko.
It gets so much worse, Huther.
I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Yeah, so in case I really recommend avoiding red pill. I discovered the phrase on Reddit, which is already this like parts of Reddit are nice. A lot of Reddit is a horrifying pit of depravity of the human condition. And one part is, and that's why that achievement, the red pill, kind of was a little bit awkward. Yeah, as Huther said, it's a bunch of people believe there's a men's rights movement because men's rights are really under pressure, according to them. So they do the whole blue pill, red pill thing, like, oh no, take the red pill and stop believing in the propaganda and the lies that are putting men, ruining men's worlds, yada yada. It's horrifying what these people do. They're so disgustingly stupid and backwards. Duck Dynasty comes to mind, if you understand what I mean.
I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people.
Exactly, Huther.
But I won't confront him about it until after the war is won.
That's probably for the best, Alex. It's healthier, I guess. Some parts of Reddit I will browse because, for instance, like the Linux forums, they're pretty good. They're helpful. There's really a serious point where I can get some help, like Python subreddits. I can actually get some decent information out of there. But a lot of Reddit is, yeah, not good. Yeah, it's kind of political, Vena. Oh, yeah, exactly, Magpie. Yeah. And, yeah, video game sites. Ah, cool.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake. Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on. I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you. Huh? There's one thing I must know.
He did not bow his head slightly at all.
Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. She has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
3 days? And this was 3 days ago?
Plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, Time to go.
Still, that necromancer, Roper Clax, the ancient necromancer of Gian. You constantly explain things like social media is great because everyone say what they like, and terrible because everyone can say what they like. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the internet, doesn't it, just who they are? Moon's Eve, okay.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready
If
to
that
handle any
prophet
unrest.
ends up being Roper
Though I don't
Clax.
expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked. With the General away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission.
Yeah, it's very
She did not
innocent
want
with
to
her.
overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course. When I activate the engine,
Darth Vader?
new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
That voice is never used for good things, is it? I would like to give
Army
you
has returned.
some candy.
With
See, that
fear.
makes it creepy right away.
He's joined the resistance.
What? Who told you this?
You have
They've been trying
lovely
to recruit my
hair.
men.
See?
Some have
Creepy.
turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the resistance and Harmy. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, new character unlocked. That'll be the Prophet, won't it? But yeah, right to free speech was horribly named. Yeah, basically people don't understand that free speech involves the relationship of the government to its citizens, not citizens in a public setting. Okay, can I quickly... Oh, darn it, he was just saying things.
Go.
There we go. The Prophet. The Prophet has influenced the Azadi Council in the Six for a decade. Huh. A decade, 10 years ago, start of the longest journey. So exactly after the longest journey, the Prophet suddenly pops up. What? It is Roper Clax. Here's my reasoning. One, at the end of the longest journey, we defeat Roper Clax. April Ryan defeats Roper Clax and imprisons him in the calculator, where he spends some time and he gets out. It's not exactly explained what and how and why, but think about this. He is put in a calculator, which is where he learns about how computers work and calculating engines work. That's where he gets the information on how to build the engine, the calculating engine. It's literally based on the calculator that April Ryan locked him into. 2, just previous book, just yesterday, we got the advice, beware of the necromancer, because the necromancer wears a mask and he is evil. The Prophet wears a mask. We know that Roper Klacks is the necromancer because he's called... The statue in Gien is the necromancer of Gien, and it is Roper Klacks. I.e., Roper Klacks is the prophet. He learned from the calculator how to make the engine. He's making the calculating engine right now. He's the big baddie. Calling it. Jimron called right not to be sent for Gulag for spouting you bullshit. See, that is exactly it, actually. Hey, welcome back, Explotra. Loving the speculation. Beware the wizard of lies. Yeah. Puppet play. Roper says he was freed by a benevolent god or goddess, maybe. Maybe. I think he's working with that undreaming or whatever it is that it's called. That evil darkness. That's what he's allying himself with. But yeah, beware the wizard of lies. Who do we know who's a wizard? Roper Klacks. Who do you know has lied in his book and in his play about Aperime? Roper Klacks. Still calling it, Roper Klacks is the prophet.
When I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dormari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dormari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me.
Yeah, good old Hammy.
Just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father.
Who thought that's amazing?
She leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always
That is an amazing combination of emotes.
She said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life, but I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me, felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice.
I like that the engineers
Your
here
goal
as well.
is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the general. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed.
Notice how
We
he's
don't know
shaved
what
again.
it's truly for or how it works. But the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous.
Undreaming?
Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, Let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Yeah, the disguise was no longer needed. It does look a little bit more badass.
Ferdaus will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
The tower?
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdaus and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Harmy. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Ha. There we go. Yeah, that I was going to comment on that joke as well. I've been at war with magic since the Gathering. Yeah, that was the first time that I realized what pay-to-play was when they introduced shadow creatures. Do you remember that? That was somewhere in 4th edition? Or was that 5th by that time? No, I think it was 4th edition. I had these beautiful decks. Everything was really cool. And then they introduced these shadow creatures. Yes, you can't block them unless you buy shadow creatures as well. It's like, no. That means that somebody can buy new cards and now completely invalidate all of my decks? No, forget about that. And sure, there were these little things about, oh yeah, but they also can't fight real dudes, so you really need to balance, yada. No. That was pay to play. Pay to win, I mean. In fact, I literally have a stack of my magic cards there that I'm literally gonna throw away because nobody wants to buy those things anymore. Liko, friend.
He's been hard on himself for going with me to Gien. And maybe he could have saved Shepard. But chances are, Liko would have died in the attack.
Shadow was introduced during Tempest. That was way after 4th edition Ice Age. Oh. Must have been 5th then, yeah.
That was a good speech.
Or, actually, no wait, isn't that 7th even?
I hope that won't be
I don't keep up with that anymore.
It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds.
Trampling, yeah.
Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For convincing me to bring you to Gien. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this.
Wow, way to leave me hanging, buddy.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost. For family.
Family.
Take care, brother. May your goddess smile upon you tonight.
Ah, we patched it up with Liko. I'm so happy.
We fight different fights tonight, Liko and I. I'll miss his company. Yes, it's a surprise to me, too.
Okay, Anu. By the way, this is nicely set up, so this is a little bit artificial walking into him, but here as well, since of these people, Enu is the one you really notice. Like the other people you don't really know, but Enu's the one looking at you like that. So that's a real nice design that just lure you into Enu as the natural conversation partner.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not saying everyone's going to die, I'm just saying Shepard. She would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, she would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day. And she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would.
Enu.
I mean, you and her? With you, you know, and her, you know. Major compatibility issues.
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard will care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting.
Good scene
building. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning. That's something, right? Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile, just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink?
Well done.
Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight. Oh.
So, again, they put these people in your path, right? Anu over there, then there's Ulvik, and then behind him, Anna, hiding away. So really nice, really nice. Let's talk to Ulvik.
I'll join Anique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Benrime's still alive, I want to bring her
Benrime? I didn't even consider the possibility she might still be alive.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong.
Okay, I doubt there's...
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Varmar. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne. I'll follow you into the fires of the Seven Hells if you ask me to.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
Okay, let's talk to Anna. What exactly is a non-gendered smile? The theory is he's still alive and that's why nephew sold out the rebels? Oh, that's a good theory, Erm. That would make sense. To just sentence something like that. See, that would give better reason to his actions.
Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
Talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian. Really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Ferdows to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready
that
when
turns out to be Saga. If Anna turns out to be Saga... Remember, Saga gets lost in her teenage years somewhere, traveling through time and space on her own. Kian finds a young girl on her own on the streets. An orphan who he rescues and who then gets raised somewhere. If that turns out to be Saga...
Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Guyenne from a trusted source. I wonder.
And it did mention that Alan Taser's nice. It's a smile that neither male nor female, neither here nor there, not etc. Yeah, but still, I mean, what genders a smile? What makes it specifically male or female?
Did you tell Utana
Strepsil time
about Guyenne?
Alright. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother, I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
Oh.
I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better. Words can never bridge the gap between us. I can't give her what she desires most, but I can still grant her a kiss.
Okay, that's interesting. So, I can't give her what she desires most, but I can at least give her a kiss? No, then I think a kiss is inappropriate. Close off that entire gateway. If that path is not something you want to go down, don't build the illusion.
I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better.
That seems better than silence. Alex saying this probably a very serious answer. Touching performative emotion, subtle reinforcement general. Shorter answer is the generative person smiling. Actually, I guess there is something of a gendered possibility to smiles as to what is acceptable in smiling. Boom, got it. Do you know, for example, just this morning I read something, I don't know how accurate it is, but it said that smiling with teeth is considered to be rude for women in Japan, and then that's why they tend to cover their mouth while laughing. That would specifically gender smiles, and in this case laughter, but smiles with teeth, for instance, showing teeth. And I guess there's other smiles that are definitely gendered, like men, for example, having way more possibility for smiles, including weird and dirty smiles that are completely acceptable apparently everywhere in the world, where men can leer at women, which is a type of smile that a man could do, but a woman would not be able to do. So I guess I can see how you could gender specific smiles. As long as it engenders happiness. Ooh, I like your wordplay. I said teeth, not teats. That would have been awkward. Chex says, you have the weirdest, most awkwardly, sometimes oddly racist, if you recall, mishearings, which is hilarious considering you are absolutely not racist in the slightest, or indeed oddly sexist in this case, cover their teats. Okay, let's reassure the girl.
We'll see
talking
each
about
other
gendered
again.
Positions. Really? Well, if you say so. You have a lot to learn about women, Kian. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Elena.
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Firdaus?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Are you guys ready? I am so ready. I mean, not really, because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Not that I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Firdaus plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Kian. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
That would be hilarious, Alex, if the J was pronounced an S in Dutch, so that his name secretly is sexist. Although, is that a name or an invitation? Sorry, I won't do that again. Porn star cyberpunk sexist 1985.
appears to turn man into beast.
I can't believe it's Reap Moon already. I've been counting the days and now it's here. Hardly know what to do with myself.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Gil? Who are you, Gil, and why are you sitting so quietly? If anything will be an invitation.
Volunteer for duty in Marcuria during Reap Moon. Watch the Wicker Witch burn! If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all...
Let's have a nice look around this. Wait, what is happening there?
They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
Ah.
If they're willing to stand in line on Reap Moon's Eve foregoing the celebrations, everyone wants to.
Of course, we're just playing with Jaxes.
Or perhaps there's free wine and food.
Before we get there, you'll have a riot on your hands.
Nothing but respect for the Jaxes.
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers ready.
I wonder if I can walk around, actually. There was a gate in the garden area, if you recall.
They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back.
Well, hello.
There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers ready.
Playing with Jaxes, the title of the porno that apparently works. Hello, Jaxes. Are you ready to sex us?
I'll dig wells in the endless desert.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget.
Wait, what's up with the...
Everyone's drunk.
Wait, what?
Agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Honestly now, Dreamfall. Honestly now.
Oh yeah, come on. Don't stop. Give it to me. That's it.
Also, look at this. That's just somebody right there. This is not even hidden away behind bushes. This is in plain sight. Officer, look. Right on the other side of the tree. Officer.
That's great.
Scandalous.
I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to, well, to fire.
Wait, that's Crow. That's Owner Hilarious, you son of a... No. Hold on. If he's there, ready to burn Crow, we have to put a stop to this. No. Yeah, I just lost you.
Nice.
I can talk to them? I'm gonna have to talk to them in a moment. First, we're gonna save Crow.
He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered,
Well, it is an affront to
chattering-
decency, that's true.
Foul!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole
Too real,
bonfire
Aaron,
thing
too
you've
real.
got going on. I smell charred feathers.
I love that
Soon
he
the
agrees with
grand
the obscene
ceremony
beak.
begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity, and an end to sorcery. We cannot let
bad
this
memories,
foul
Jaxus.
heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this
Hey, Antidote.
freak of nature.
I'm having the best time with this whole franchise as well.
Candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honouring our ancient human traditions. And
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go
Yes.
away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's
Preach.
you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Oh.
Here, here.
Good memories, Jexus. Just bad memories of it ending.
You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam,
Same
but
here,
unless an
Alex.
actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
Wait, lady, no.
hello? Help me. Misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion that we should be protecting magic.
What do you want, Bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings.
Yeah, Gilly.
You're Keon.
Hey,
Keep your voice
Rizzy.
down. Where did you see
Nice
those
to have you in here.
engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend
I have
of
a bar
April
of chocolate
Ryan
here for
and
you.
Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Mercuria to find you, believe it or not. And since
Really?
you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is
The
running...
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
Some may even be said to be beautiful, but they are carriers of foul feet. Come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? And there's always room for one more witness. The only
This seems
way
like an
to rid
obvious
the world
target for
of
sabotage.
magic is to burn it. To burn it.
This must be the kindling they used. This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna sabotage this.
Empty. Not surprising. Filthy as sin. Or which one's least filthy? Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Hurry. Water, bird bath. Use flagon on bird bath. Flagon of water. Wet the kindling.
To find the last
There we go.
remnants of magic in our fair city.
This should be enough.
I was worried it
Sounds like
might have been a
Hilary's
timed
about
event.
to wrap up his mad ramblings. I'll just have to wait and watch.
Going well,
We
Jaxus?
all know I'm running for office in the City Watch, but enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, I bought you a sea salt bar of Tony Chocolonely because I was gonna show up today, but didn't have the time in the end. Oh, divine intervention.
Probably purchased from non-human farmers. Oh, forget this.
Oh, you know, for a right-wing nationalist, he gives up really easily. Oh god. Never mind.
Phew. Burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No. No. No!
Say what?
Humanity, honor, humility.
Okay, good thing. Oh wait, there was an easier answer, of course.
Protecting humanity against magicals.
No?
What sort of madness is that?
Can I not just put out his
To
torch?
stand up and make a fool of herself. Stand over there, my good man. Keep your distance. This fire will burn, and it will burn fierce.
Exactly. It is only wafer
Sorcery,
thin.
Dark sorcery, the shadow, the magical immigrant.
Wait, what do you want me to do then?
Before we burn this bird, let me tell you a few things.
What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save
Have
me.
lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact.
Ah.
I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight's mission. No. I need to find a way to remove Hilaris and the crowd of onlookers before I can grab the cage.
Remove Hilaris and a cloud of onlookers. Okay. What can I do? What can I do?
Some may even be said to be beautiful. They are carriers of
The crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a
and
show.
sorcerous
Maybe
contagions.
I can provide them with one. I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to...
The only way to rid the
Oh,
world
I
of
hadn't...
magic
Oh,
is to
okay.
burn it.
I hadn't filled up the flagon yet. I think I just want to pour water over him and empty out the... put out the torch. There we go.
Brings the light of
While I'm on a
to
covert
us
mission.
all, and we shall
I'm not
embrace
thinking
it.
straight. More subtlety is required.
Okay, so what can I do with the kindling?
This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
Good people of Mercuria.
So I need to do something else. Something more. Because here's the problem then. I can water down the kindling, but then he just lights the rest. I need to be able to sabotage him somehow.
Empty. Not surprising.
Or the route towards the fire.
Northland's ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northland.
Pitchfork to the back, that would be good.
Enthusiasm.
It's Rape Moon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening.
Drink the water? Okay.
Luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open, and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're not
Good veins,
above the rest.
drink the water, burrowing to the voice, one big Lebowski, where's the money Lebowski?
Here, sir. These
Hey.
bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
Here's the thing. I don't really like the Big Lebowski that much. I don't get what the whole hubbub about it is.
I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by color.
That is very true.
A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Dragon's Fire, that sounds good.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Okay, let's pick that up. A thimbleful of Dragon's Fire. Now, let's see if we can have a drink.
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
Bird bath and beyond.
Oh no, Hillary's.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulphurous piss. Unreasonably certain that had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
Was it still nothing but the finest wines? Haha.
Why do I
Hey,
do this to
Blue!
myself?
Nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm running for office in the City Watch.
Would you like a Dragon's Fire?
Supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercuria.
In front of everyone.
When I'm elected,
While I'm on a
there
covert
shall be
mission.
nightly
No,
burnings.
I'm not thinking straight. More subtlety is required.
This bird is only the meager beginnings of our crusade. We've been soft on magic.
I have nothing to contribute to this other than get me out of this cage now.
Okay, let's try that thimbleful. Tonight we fight like dragons.
Burns like fire. Tonight we fight like dragons.
What? Well, alright then. Okay, so can get a thimble. How about we talk to him again?
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
Doing wonderful. You have a question about Akashi? If it's about his tweet, I know as little as the rest of you. I would love to talk to him, but... yeah, don't know. Testing? There's your rightful crown? Wait, what crown? Oh, Prime. Nice.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better.
Sure.
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
Let's get that one.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection. Fortified with honey and
What's the
malt.
price?
Just getting worried. Yeah.
You don't want some
Yeah, I
proper
know.
background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
Oh, Alex, you, Blue is, Blue does a lot of art on her channel. She's quite nice, quite cheerful. You might want to have a look at some of her old streams.
You know what? Sorry, what? I'm rather preoccupied. I have a sorcerer's beast to slay and potential voters to woo. Perhaps we can
Okay,
speak
so
later,
I can
eh?
use water on this kindling. As soon as I do that, let's just test.
Sounds like Hilarious
This
is about to wrap
bird
up
is
his
only the
mad
meager
ramblings.
beginnings of our
I'll just have to
crusade.
wait
We've
and
been
watch.
soft on magic.
So as soon as we do that, we trigger
But
the
enough
next.
talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity.
Yeah,
must
Blue, I
burn.
think Akashi's just reevaluating for 2018.
Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word
But I haven't been able to speak to him much lately, sadly.
Transmogrified necromancer, burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
So, once we have this wet, he tries to burn it. That doesn't work.
Wetting up. Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers. Oh, forget this.
Then he moves around and tries to light the main stack. Okay.
Phew.
And that does work, and then Crow dies.
Burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No, no, no!
That little indie is being adorable right now.
Humanity, honor, humility.
Okay, so this doesn't work.
Misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion we should be protected.
Let's have a look at the wine, see if there's anything interesting we can find.
Against magicals.
Wish you could buy hay from non-human farmers. Yeah, human farmers are the worst.
Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine. Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Marcurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Goat's Hollow Winery. No. Fire wine. From the markings on the label, it looks like powerful stuff.
Hey, do you know what idea I have? Do you remember the goats? Let's have a look to see if those plants are still there. We can use some of those, maybe drug some of the wine and give it to owner Hilaris. No, it looks like they're all peed on.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
I was hoping that that would have been an option. While we're here, let's talk to the people enjoying themselves.
Everyone's drunk.
Oh, apparently we cannot talk to them.
This could go very wrong very quickly. Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves. The crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a show. Maybe I can provide them with one. That man again. When I need to think of another solution.
Okay. Let's try and investigate a little bit more around here, because we do need to save Crow. Looks like you're stumped for a while. I can see why, Vaden. I'm also a little bit curious as to what the possible solution could be, as in what direction I'm even going to need to look. Shagging Northerners are an odd touch for sure. Yeah, it is a little bit strange. It's a little bit, it's a little bit out of theme, it seems so far.
Empty. Not surprising.
Okay, let's see what else we can do. So, the wine costs a lot. That is not something we have right now. Maybe we can buy cheaper wine, who knows? Just gonna have a quick look around to see if there's anything I can find.
It's locked. I could probably force it open, but I have no business in there.
Better than nagging southerners? Wow. Jax is loaded to bear right now. Yeah, that is a certain sign to avoid, Alex. Oh man, public executions. You know what they do to me.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong very quickly.
Wait, I wonder if I could get the wine... I wonder if I could get the wine to the crowd.
Move along. Happy Reapman's Eve. Go on, please. Not tonight.
No, I'm thinking actually giving wine to the crowd and seeing if I can get them to pass out or walk away. That might be... hello?
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Okay, let's see if we can do that, because so far the kindling starts the activity.
The bird's stuck in there, and the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn, and with him my one chance at getting into the tower, however remote it may be.
Can't stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sell?
Have you ever been to yearly festivals where the whole town gets drunk? It's not that far-fetched.
I'm not some barbarian. Choose a small sample before I make my decision.
I guess, but just in plain sight, usually they try to hide away a little bit.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent
I wonder what...
wine,
could I give this to
capable
Crow?
Of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
A smell, a swirl, and a sip. Okay, Crow, you might get a slight burning sensation. No? No, that's not gonna work. What happens if I pour this on that?
Barely 2 drops. I'll need a lot more for this to have any effect.
Okay. So what if I just put the flagon of water there?
He expects the cup to be empty. Besides, no honorable man returns a full cup to his host.
Fine, let's drink it.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulphurous piss.
There we go, a tasting cup.
What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs?
I just
Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before
This
you buy
was
it?
not a well-considered action by... I'm not some bub. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Oh.
Wait, same with college graduates in Norway? What? Executions? It's first made in the 17th. Oh, okay.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of
Blah, blah,
reducing
blah, blah, blah.
seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 8... 9...
Wow, you are very drunk. You are very drunk, good sir.
I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
Wait, what, Erm? One of the badges is a pine cone you get it for having sex in the forest? Are you kidding me? And you need 2 witnesses? Norway, for shame. Okay. Let's just put that on the kindling. Let's see what happens.
Pledge to you, the good people of Mercuria, that I will leave
This should be enough.
no cobblestone
Sounds like Hilarious is
unturned,
about to
no
wrap up
cellar
his mad
door
ramblings.
unlocked, no
I'll
privy
just have to wait
unexplored to find
I have
the
no
last
idea exactly
remnants
why
of
this would be the right answer, but I'm just trying it.
Enough
It's called
talk.
Dragon's Fire, for
This
crying out loud.
bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity, must burn.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody said that about me.
Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
God save me! God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here.
Whoops.
We need to get him to a healer, now. Goddess protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you.
It's okay,
Go
kitty.
home.
I'm sorry.
Be with your
It's okay.
families.
I just, burned a right-wing extremist.
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing bonfire! Talk about
That was
cutting things
unexpected.
close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never.
Yeah, exactly, Alex.
Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Oh, no.
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
Quickly.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Oh, poor Crow. Yeah, still though, I mean, he's a jerk, yes, Owner Hilarious is terrible, but setting him on fire? It's a little bit of a step.
Imbeciles! Amateurs!
Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I...
Oh, well, there goes that theory.
What took you so long? I've been in here for days.
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master.
Well, he's allied with him at least.
Time.
So I was right about him being involved with the engine and knowing about the engine. But he is not the prophet then.
Home sweet home.
Aww.
I'm sure you remember this place. I mean,
we're gonna go down.
And arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
The
yes,
journeyman
Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked.
We're gonna
back
go
in those happy
down
days.
there through the
But
cellar.
I nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Nice. We're going to be visiting the exact same place. The, what was it? Grubbers? That we found?
The cellar door is behind the bar.
Yeah, I know. It's over there. Don't worry.
This is the cellar door?
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked. Or maybe
I
it was.
love good banter.
To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it. There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close. I have to say, this turned out to be quite the twist.
I love him hamming it up.
I forgot my purse somewhere, so I'm dead broke. Can you buy me a drink as we watch the world burn?
You have a purse, Crow? Ugh, I can't run.
Go, Kian. There's no way past this impassable door. Foiled by wooden boards. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the humanity.
This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close.
Kick it.
Okay, violence. I'm not used to adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or try to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Nice. Very
Let's go,
nice.
Bird.
Also,
Crow, seriously.
a thing falling down, very good
Watch
comic
yourself,
timing.
big guy. Here we are. This is it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand from this side, but believe me, it's grand.
I hope it's not going to open just for the fun of it.
There's nothing here.
No, watch this. This next part is truly awesome. Ahem.
Oh yeah, he does the singing magic.
Look! Look! Not bad, eh? Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice. Come on! What are you waiting for?
I can't get through there.
Oh, sure you can. It's
Do,
just...
do, do, do.
Ooh, yeah, no. I see what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When
Hue of
April and Zoe
humanity.
did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than...
Oh, the humanity.
I know. You need to sing.
Sing?
Makes perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird-sized hole appears, human makes music. Well, you
Fine.
do the math.
Fly me to the moon.
I can't sing.
You have a sing hole in your face. Blow air through it.
Ew.
Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Fine.
I'm sorry, this is not a sing hole,
How does
this
it
is
go
a
again?
joke hole. Thank you very much.
Now you. Go!
Yep, that's it.
Nothing.
Wait, what?
That was correct, wasn't it? It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable. So,
Maybe I need to do it louder.
I don't think... Wait, there was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg?
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it, which is quite possible. It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous.
Pretty nice.
I feel ridiculous.
I love having to even the instruction. Find the magic egg. I love how even the instructions like, oh, come on. Joke hole is a nice expression. It's not mine, it's Jackie Cations, but I loved it ever since I heard her say it.
I cannot squeeze through there no matter how hard I try.
Give you a solution after a few tries because a deaf person told them the puzzle was a bit unfair for them. Ah, yeah, that's actually a good point.
They were probably used to hang salted meats. Marcurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine.
Lovely.
What a tragic fate for a lovely chandelier. This tavern must have looked grand back in the day.
Okay, let's talk to Crow.
Found anything yet? It's a sizable egg-shaped thing, magical in appearance. I guess it could be a dragon's egg. I mean, I don't know if dragons lay eggs or what they would look like, but I imagine they'd look something like that egg.
It's a complete story, 3 acts, single hyphenated word. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I find very impressive when it comes to proper joke telling. If you can do it in the shortest possible space.
Ale casks, most likely.
That's highly impressive.
From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. A sad sack. Flour, maybe.
Sad sacks. That reminds me, I do have work tomorrow.
Rusted through and quite useless. From the label, I'd say this probably... A sad sack. Flour, maybe. They were probably used to hang salted ale casks, most likely. Now this is the stuff. Real Southlands wines. None of that Northland swill they serve in most taverns. I'd be embarrassed to even call it wine.
Okay. Wait. Hello.
There's something odd about that lamp. It doesn't
There we
match
go.
the
I
rest of the
remember you.
Decor. What's this? Some sort of egg?
Welcome back, Blue.
The goddess smiles on me tonight. I'll just need to be careful. Shadow. There. Got it.
Look up
This
sticker
certainly
sheets.
looks like a magic egg. Whatever its true purpose. Hopefully, it'll help me.
That reminds me, you do have those stickers that you make, like for your channel, right? With the little blue bird character. Those are real nice. So do I then use the magical relic?
Hey, whoa! What did you do?
I remember these.
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. But see, I told you, the magic egg helped. I guess you needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical.
Wow.
Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed. And now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Good luck with that? Really? Please, I remember this from the previous game. Same symbol, same order.
Nice work, big guy.
Lighting
nice
error.
work, me.
Onwards, bird.
Crow. How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
Bird or devil, I shrieked up starting. Be this word our sign of parting. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Yeah, she doesn't look evil in the slightest. Got this from the sticker print shop? Cool. And of course the design you made. I'm envious of people who can draw well. Might have to make this a 6-hour stream. You need closure. God, I would like closure.
There used to be a lot of these creatures
tomorrow.
down here. Grubbers. But they've all vanished. I don't know where they could have gone. They wouldn't really fit in upstairs, especially not with the, those new guidelines vis-a-vis magicals. So what we're looking for is right there. A floaty thing, what you can row in?
A rowboat?
Boat?
That's it!
Thank you, Alex. You're making me blush.
Row, row, row your boat gently across the deep, dark, eldritch, subterranean lake filled with all kinds of ancient, tentacly weirdness and sleeping gods.
Oh, that is
Please,
wonderful.
Bird. Silence.
Crow. And I'm just trying to lighten the mood, big guy. You need to laugh more.
I laugh when it's appropriate to do so.
Show me.
What? No. I won't perform for you like a trained ape man.
Come on. You can do it. It's easy. Like this.
He sounds like the Joker.
See? Open your mouth, smile, push air through.
I don't think that works.
I have a beak. I don't know how it works for you humans, but if I was going to guess...
hello.
Ha! Ha ha!
That's sad. Frankly, that was disturbing. Please don't ever do that again.
Isn't
You
that
have my word.
the Bill Bailey joke about just picking a tune and laughing to that?
Did you and April ever hook up? You know, mate, copulate?
No. Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay. I don't mate with women.
Mate.
Interesting. I prefer females myself. But it's not like there's a lot of us around, whatever my species is. And as long as I'm not starting a family of my own, who cares, really?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to care about
I
species.
would like to start a family. I'm getting on. It may not show, but I've plucked some gray feathers, and I can feel it in my wings. Most mornings, they're stiff as dry twigs.
Good to see you.
I won't be around forever. It would be nice with a young wife to take care of me in my twilight years, to regurgitate my food and care for our hatchlings.
It's not something you
I'd
admit
like
to,
pass
though. It's
down
just
some
something
of
you
the
express.
wisdom I've acquired through my journeys across the world, and all the jokes.
Jokes
I'm
are
sure
important.
you'll meet the right bird. Someday. Soon.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I like that I could just, you know, row the oars for no reason whatsoever. Exactly, Alex, yeah. So far, you and Ingeborg reached your halfway point. Well, no troubles. Oh, you're home, actually.
Here
Oh.
we are. This is it.
This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. My skin is tingling. There's a strange energy coming from that. These are dreams.
That swirling blue pillar? If you listen closely, you can hear them.
The dreams.
Thousands of voices.
Same as the start of the
It is
game.
beautiful. This place was built by the Grubbers who lived down here as some sort of container to store dreams. And now the Grubbers are mysteriously gone. There's probably some greater plot here that I cannot possibly wrap my little bird brain around. The tower's right above us.
They built the tower on top of this place. That can't be a coincidence.
Oh,
just as in Stark.
I remember the temple that used to be up there before they tore it down. Belonged to the Sentinel, the protectors of the balance. Nice place. Beautiful murals. Shame it got destroyed. Like I said, probably just a coincidence.
This is the denouement.
I'll fly up and wait for you at the top. It'll take you a while to climb the whole way.
So yeah, you're coming in so near the end that we're seeing all these little threads tied together, but to you it'll be like, wait, who are the grubbers? What is this temple? Who's the Sentinel? But for us, this is all like, it's been 3 games in the making. Finally we're getting answers. Hey, good morning. Glad you guys made it home safely. Tommy, no. What is Vaynon's Rhizome character doing to you? Oh, Hami. Poor guy. We only just got him on our side. How come we set a racist on fire? That's the only thing you shouldn't have questions about.
Shit, they're trying to break through.
Oh, this isn't good.
God, this is the part where everything goes wrong. Classic storytelling. All hope has to be lost for the actual climax of the story to be meaningful.
That took longer than I expected. I had time for a wee nap.
Light. This is incredible. It must have taken years to build all this.
About a decade.
It's pretty nifty. And oh so shiny. You Azadi are really into metal, aren't you? So, what now?
I need to access the engine's central control panel. There should be a speaking tube there I can use to reach Anna, Enno, and Fedauz.
I'm guessing that would be in the center of this chamber. And there's someone there.
It's just one person. Can you see if he's armed?
I don't think so.
Oh wow, a block of
really
ice?
Old and frail.
Yikes.
You could probably kill him with your pinky finger. Actually, he looks familiar. But I'm probably wrong. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
We need to be careful, or he may raise the alarm. Stay here.
Blue, this is about 200 years into the future.
It's Crow. It's
fictionally. This is also a different world, though. The story behind this is that we live in a world called Stark, which is the world dominated by technology, but it's actually one half of the real world, which includes this world, Arcadia, the world where magic is still there. So there's a bunch of controls that we're going to need to activate. That's probably the puzzle that we're going to have to do in a minute. So let's run forward, see if we can knock out Roper Clax in this weird fantasy Death Star. Also, bridge being lowered. Hello world, yeah, exactly. We had a block of ice falling on the car. That seems... wow, that seems real stressful. Real shocking as well. Can I just cross over? I can. Good, 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 good. Yeah, exactly, Sully. Roper was a lot more likable back then. I honestly thought he did indeed, you know, turn a new leaf.
Goodbye.
But this guy, he is a lot more evil, a lot more...
It's
No incantations, no sorcery, no suspicious wiggling of fingers.
I'm not a wizard, not really. Honest
Liar.
to God, I'm an engineer, just an engineer.
Oh, don't trust him, Kian. Loud bang. Felt the shock in your toes. Oof. Wow, that does seem scary.
Familiar about him. But more importantly, what does he know about the engine? For some reason, his oddly shaped head brings to mind Gien.
Yeah, let's go and talk about the fact that he was the Necromancer King of Gien.
I've seen you before. Your misshapen head, it's familiar to me. Were you ever on Gien?
No,
The truth now.
not in 100 years have I been to Gien. And that's the God's honest truth.
Yes, but 100 years ago he was.
I've sworn. What's your
That,
business here,
oh
old
god,
man?
there's a legal term for that.
My dear chap.
Lying by telling the
I designed
truth.
and built this engine. This is all me. It's an accomplishment without equal in this world, and I...
So, what does it do?
What does it do? It calculates. It's a giant calculating machine, that's all.
Oh, this bothers me now. There's a legal term in American English for lying by telling the truth. It's not dissembling or any of those other things. It's a specific legal term because what he said was, strictly speaking, true. I have not been to Gien in 100 years. And he's making use of the fact that naively we would interpret that as him using hyperbole to express the fact that he's never been there. But what he's saying technically is also the truth, because maybe 110 years ago he was in Gien. Fraud by false representation or lie of omission. Now there's a specific word for it. Although fraud by false representation is, yeah, the legal consequence of it. It's the same thing, what was it? The example I heard about it was Bill Clinton saying, he was asked a question, are you in a relationship with Monica Lewinsky? And he says no. And then, later on they discover he was in a relationship, so they confront him and say, hey, did you lie? And his answer was, that depends on what your definition of is. And that was the exact same thing. Legally, he was correct, because he was using the present simple by saying, I am at this moment in time not in a relationship with Monica Lewinsky, knowing full well that what people could interpret of his sentence is the present simple universal truth, suggesting I have never ever been in a relationship with Monica Lewinsky. By the way, that reveals my age, doesn't it? It's not disinformation either. This is going to be bothering me so much now. Okay.
He's not being particularly forthcoming, and there's no time for diplomacy here. The pickled turnip beats the rod and nails every time.
Yeah, let's lure him.
It's an impressive piece of work.
Isn't it? A work of art. I got the idea for this after spending some amount of time inside a particularly insidious prison.
See, I knew it.
Gods
Called
know
it.
what they're planning to use it for. I built the engine, but I'm not the one with the grand plans. You'll want to speak with the Prophet and his emissary. They're behind it all. I'm merely a servant. As I said, just a humble engineer.
I find that hard to believe.
Believe what you... Oh, thank the cruel gods of old you're here.
Oh, you... I can't believe I fell for that.
Engineer. Believe what you...
That was amazing.
Thank the cruel gods of old you're here.
I
Finally.
fell for the oldest trick in the
Please
book.
Save me from this barbarian brute. Foul lout.
That was amazing.
Good job taking out the frail old guy. Hey, Clax.
What does that mean?
It means, hey, Clax.
Indeed,
As in
made me
Roper
look.
Clax. Wizard, puppeteer, writer, entertainer, slightly creepy geezer. What's Clax doing here? Last time I saw him, he got arrested by the Azadi for doing a puppet show about magic.
I will dance on his
Don't ask.
grave.
It appears he's working with the Azadi, not against them. But it doesn't matter. I need to contact Fadaus.
And I'll be perching right over here, keeping an eye on things.
Contact Fidels. Let's just pull random levers and see what happens.
Yes, Mia. What do you need, Mia? Oh, we didn't transmit the wrong spheres again, did we? Oh, our apologies, Mia. We'll take a look at it right away, Mia.
That didn't sound right.
It was not.
Oh, okay. You should get it right next time.
Thank you. That's very helpful feedback, Bird.
You're welcome.
Feel sorry for Clinton, Monica? Yeah, no kidding. For 30 years, they have been 25 years. They've just been hammering away at that, just ruining everything they had.
Clean up, Darren here. What's your problem down there? Another rat getting gears?
Oh my god, that I think that is it, Alex.
Hello?
I think that is it. Prevarication.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Wrong again?
Yes.
Should have taken my advice.
Yes.
Deviation from what is right, transgression. I believe that is actually in law a collusion of no. A false or deceitful seeming to undertake a thing for the purpose of defeating or destroying it. Yeah, I think prevarication is actually it, Alex. God, that would have bothered me so much.
Guardpost. This is Baylor. Do you need someone down there, Dom? Dom? Hello?
No, I'm fine.
Guess not.
Okay.
Wrong again?
Yes.
Should have taken my advice.
Look, Crow.
Yes.
I don't need your nonsense.
Hello? Hello? Enu? Anna? Fadaus? Anyone there?
Nice Star Wars reference, Vaden.
Shadowforge thing work?
We're here, Kian.
Thank goddess. So, what now? Hello?
You don't actually have to speak so loud, Kian. We can hear you perfectly well. I'll put Thirdos on. 1 moment.
It's like my parents on the phone.
Apostle? I mean, Mir? Kian? Right. Okay, so, remember our first conversation?
Mm-hmm.
You're inside the core now. The heart of the engine.
Okay.
And the chamber you're in, it's a battery. It contains all the dreams the tower has collected. Millions of them. You've probably seen the big glowing blue pillar.
Kinda hard to miss.
That's the vortex, the manifestation of the dream energy. You're standing by the main controls to the engine.
I don't need details, Fadaus. Just tell me what to do.
Sorry. So, there's a way to control the engine from where I am, but you need to give me direct access first. Right now, the engine will be in automatic mode, because it's designed to be autonomous during the final calculations. You need to put it back into manual mode. There should be a panel to the left of the speaking tube. Locate the knob with a hand symbol on it. That indicates manual controls.
Okay. The hand on it. That's the one. Okay.
What's the plan?
No, not you, Crow.
I contact Fadaus via speaking tube, and he shuts the engine down.
And then we leave, unscathed, with plenty of time for a stiff drink and a nibble before
That's
bedtime?
the plan.
Perhaps.
Don't perhaps me. I require concrete plans and positive thoughts, or I might have a panic attack.
What are you, Dutch?
And we're in manual mode. Good. That's great work. We need to act fast because warning lamps will be lighting up all over. Now that we've disabled the automatic mode, you need to patch me directly into the engine's controls. Do you see the panel on the, I think the far wall behind you? Those are the pipes that connect to my location, to the knobs on my console. You must switch that panel's redirector at the same time you switch the signal repeater on the main console.
Switch what with what? At the same time? That panel's on the other side of the chamber.
This operation usually requires 2 people.
Fadaus, I'm on my own here. You know that.
Yeah, right, sure. It's still the only way to make this work, so,
I'll figure something out. Hold on.
Okay, Crow, you need to help out.
Bird, we have a problem.
Naturally. And since you're including me, Crow, in this conversation...
I love how he keeps focusing on his name.
What does it you need me to do for you?
Fadaus needs access to the engine in order to reprogram it.
Feridaus? Reprogram? Those words sound like gobbledygook to me.
Just listen. Fadaus, will Crow be able to switch on the redirector?
Crow? What Crow?
A Crow.
Oh, it's that adorable bird who's friends with Zoe. Hey, Keon, are you with Crow? How did that happen?
Crow is a large and reasonably intelligent magical fowl, capable of following basic directions. Can he turn the switch?
Reasonably intelligent?
I don't see why not. It's just a switch.
Reasonably?
Good. So,
Crow.
That panel on the other side of the room. There's a switch. Fadaus, what does the switch look like?
Reasonably? Really?
Get over it, Crow.
It's big and it's painted green. It should be easy to find, even for a bird.
Even for a... Oh, just wait till I get my beak on you, fella. All right, point me in the right direction and I'll flip your switch. Even a bird of reasonable intelligence should be able to pull that one off.
Stop after this is what you're getting? Okay.
Good. So, you'll need to go...
There.
There. See that panel? Look for a green switch. Wait for my signal.
About 3 hours left of the book.
Then flip it.
Okay.
Gotcha. Wait, what kind of signal?
A signal, I don't know. A wave.
What if you
just
have
let
to
me know
wave
what's
for
a
some
good
other
break.
Reason? It could get confusing. Fine, arm waving. I'll keep my eyes open for flapping arms. Wait! Did you actually call me Crow before?
Hey, that's nice,
Not
Jaxus.
bird, but Crow?
I have no memory of that.
You did. You love me. I'll do anything for you, Keon. Anything you want.
Ah, Crow.
I can't believe you called me Crow.
Just do this, bird. Crow.
There it is again. Consider it done, Keon.
That will be nice, Jax,
Best
actually.
friend.
If you stream, I can finally catch one of your streams.
Crow's on his way to the other panel. What do I do on my end?
So, let's see. There should be 3 panels where you're standing. And further right, another set of 3 panels.
Oh, yeah.
See the big lever on the first panel? That's the one you need to pull. There's only one. You can't miss it. Probably. Pull the lever and hold it down while the talking bird flips the switch on the other panel. Don't let go until I tell you to.
Understood.
Yeah, it's just been 2 hours, but I normally stream for 4 hours, Celine, so the thing is, I can't stream longer after 10 p.m. My time, because I do need to, rest up well enough for work next week. Kind of a bunch of £3 the other 3, but yeah, so that's why I need to leave early enough. And since we're just about halfway through the end of this, it would be good to stop on time to get it done in the next stream. There's a fan service room. It's best to spend a lot of time in there. The fan service room? I guess that'll make sense after.
Goddess. Kian? Kian.
Oh, hey.
What are you...
Tana? Mother?
Light. Why are you here, Kian? Oh, how did you... I'm relieved to see you. Where's Army? Is he here?
About that.
He's confronting Vamon's men, together with the Resistance. Mother.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We've seen
what Vaynon said just now.
We know what's been happening on Guyenne.
I know. We need to talk urgently.
What is
but
there
not
to
here.
talk about?
We must leave now before...
Wait. What are you doing?
She knows.
I've kept my eye on this engine, trying to learn what it can do.
Liar.
Kian, I need to tell you something important, and we don't have much.
Okay, remind me again about that sign you're supposed to give me, Kian. Was it one arm above your head, or... Oh, hello? Wait, what? You two actually know each other?
Crow. What?
Does everyone know each other? How many people are there in the world?
Wait.
5?
How do you know her, Crow?
I guess I should be used to this by now. I've been around you guys long enough. Nothing should surprise me. So, Mother, how's the Office of Scientific Research going? You just let me know when you need another message delivered.
What?
I'm your bird.
The Office of Scientific... You work for the Office of Scientific Research?
Oh, Kian.
She heads it.
Works? Mother Utana runs the Office of Scientific Research. I know this because I've been a messenger bird for the Mother both in Sadir and here in Marcuria. She's the top dog, numero uno. No one above. She is the Office of Scientific Research.
I was going to tell you, Kian. Just... not like this. Not now.
I should do to her what Vader did to the Emperor.
You knew about the camps? About the magicals? About what Sister Alessandra was doing? How long? How long have you known? Wait. Are you behind all of this?
I don't know what to say, except... I am truly
She's gonna
sorry.
stab you, Kian.
Just lie down. I'm sorry. Hold still. Don't die on me.
How about you don't stab the people you don't want to die?
You left me no choice.
Stop here? Okay.
What did you do? Did you just stab him?
See you next time? Okay.
Why?
That sounds good.
What happened here? Who's that?
An inconvenience.
I mean, hold on, Vaden. I'm gonna pause. Do you mean like literally here save and quit? Or after this cutscene save and quit? Because if saving and quitting at this exact moment is better, we'll just cut it here. We can do the scene? Okay, so we'll continue the scene. Okay.
I took care of it.
For your sake, I hope you're right.
After this. Okay,
What's
thanks,
the
sir.
matter with you?
That goon, he sucker punched me.
After you wanted to
And
sucker
now you're
stab
back on
me?
your feet, so get to... What's the bird doing here?
You? Aren't you? No, don't!
Magic user? Crow! No!
We can't afford any more distractions. The dreams are restless. The engine is ready. It is time.
No, Crow survives. Because at the end of the longest journey 1, Crow is there with Lady Alvane, who we strongly suspect to be April Ryan. Crow lives. Crow is not dead. Okay, this is the part where we stop then. Also, this reminds me a whole lot of this game that was on... Definitely, with the round thing in the background. I think it was a game on the GameCube. Ugh. What an ending. That is a cliffhanger ending. God, what? Dear God. Product number 3 on the GameCube. That's the one, Vaden. Yes. That is the one. Quit to desktop. Oh man, what an ending. We see Crow's neck snapped, but I know he's alive. He has to be alive. At the end of the longest journey, we see Crow and Lady Alvane. Crow is alive. Keep faith. I'm certain it'll be okay. Poor Crow, it has to be okay. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, at the advice of all of you, we, or at least, you know, of Vane and we are cutting it here. Why does it keep kill all the lovable characters? Because it was written by George R.R. Martin, apparently. How do I know Lady Alvani is April? I am certain Lady Alvani is April. It has to be. It makes sense. Because the two of them pair up so correctly. But yeah, so at the advice of Vanen and since we have just a stream's worth of time left, possibly 1 hour if we rush through, 3 hours if we take our time, have a nice discussion, explore everything. Apparently there's a fan service room, so depends on what kind of fan service we're talking about here. But we'll take our time with that as well next time. So we are cutting it here to be back next Saturday at 6 p.m. Amsterdam time, 6 p.m. What are we now? CEST? CET? I don't know. Amsterdam time, 6 p.m. Let's go with that. But yeah, see, as Vane suggests, we'll continue next time, and I'll just cut it here. So the plan is on Saturday, we finish the Longest Journey franchise with Dreamfall chapters. Exactly. With a great cliffhanger for now, and a wonderful ending ahead of us. And next Sunday, we'll be starting Life is Strange After the Storm, the prequel to Life is Strange, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, exactly, Jexus, I'd love to keep on working, but yeah, keep on playing, but yeah, work. Need to make sure I'm not all frustrated tomorrow. But fortunately, though, let's get this sound on in the background. Jexus will be streaming right now with Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Let's get that music up. There we go. That is the music on his channel right now. I'll be hanging out there, hopefully with you as well. Keeping an eye out on how he's doing. Igor, thank you so much for logging in as well. You and Fub, glad you got home safely. Sorry I couldn't see you guys today. Hopefully next time, maybe a moment where I'll be where you are, in the unnamed city. And I hope to see you all next weekend then, with the end of the Longest Journey. Hey, thank you to and Alex. Hope to see you in Jexus' stream right now. See ya.